Hello everyone and welcome to another Customer Service Champions training video. My name is Tal Schnell. I'm your customer service coach, speaker, and mentor, and I'm really excited to share with you as a business owner, manager, and a leader in your organizations 5 strategies that will help you lead your customer-centric brand. And all of us want to reach that level of becoming a customer-centric brand, and we want to be those customer service rock stars and champions in our organization. And many people are asking, well, what are the steps? How do I have a roadmap in order to take my team to that level of excellence? And I can tell you that spending 20 plus years and training customer service rock stars and champions in many different brands taught me several lessons on what we can do together with your team, and then many places are looking to get to be that customer-centric brand. So this is exciting times because, you know, many businesses say the right things. There's all these mantras and slogans that are out there. But if you think about it, the ones that are successful are the ones that have those. They have the roadmap, they have the tools, they have the resources, but mostly, which we're going to be talking about, is the commitment, the daily commitment to that goal, the vision of where you're trying to take your team as a leader to that next level of service. And I want to share with you, first of all, is that if I had to reflect on my experience, not only in the business of service, hospitality, I have to share that it is something that does not happen in a month or 6 months. It's something that it evolves, and there's a lot of dynamics. It takes leadership. It takes ongoing leadership rather than just a one-time leadership. But mostly it's how you define your brand and how do you define your organization, whether it's really focused on the customer and the customer experience. What you find out today, which is becoming very important for many organizations, even from the small startups to the big corporations, is that it is about the customer experience, the customer journey, you know, from the very first interaction to the very last interaction. Because if we want to gain customer loyalty, then we have to take those steps, the roadmap, which I'm going to be sharing that with you because it can be very beneficial to your business. This is an experience of 20 years in a hotel business that's serving the customers, you know, from loyal customers to new customers, and working on those relationships day in and day out. And the reason I thought about sharing with you, because I'm inspired to give people service. Service is a way of life. Service is something that I don't just do at my job. It's how I was taught in my own family to give service to people. So I wanted to share this with you, not only as you working through this, but also to think about your philosophy in your life and your business, so you're not doing the switch on, turn off, and all these kind of things. They're all about how you connecting emotionally to all of this together, which will create momentum for you and your business. So let's talk about those 5 strategies, and I want to share them with you. I think you'll gain a lot of value and add significance to the customer experience, and also to the people that you're working with every day. They want to be part of a bigger purpose than anything else, and that's how they're going to feel connected, emotionally connected. That's what creates better engagement for your business. The first strategy that I want to share with you is about creating a compelling customer service vision with your team. You have to gain the commitment and the emotional connection by creating a compelling vision of where are you going, where are we going with our customer service. And many people are asking, what kind of business are we in, and how does our business, the kind of business, tied into where we're going and what we want to do as we serve our customers. I mean, every business has customers, but you really have to be clear about where you're going and what you want to achieve. I mean, what does success looks like for your business? So I want you to think about the vision as the outcome, the result of several things that you're going to be doing in your business, and that's going to lead to the picture of success, an inspiring, compelling vision that everyone on your team can rally up, and they will understand it and know it and will memorize it. so they know where they're going each and every day. There's nothing worse than people not knowing where they're going, and then they're not really connected to it emotionally. So be thinking about the vision, take your time on it, and really get together with people to find out emotionally where they are, so how they can connect to that service vision. I mean, you don't want to impose the vision on people. You want them to collaborate with you on that vision so they can feel excited and energized as much as you are as a leader. Number two is about gaining everyone's commitment and contribution. In order for anything to work with what we're talking about in creating that level of service, the number one thing, and I want you to take this as the number one thing you're going to take away from this video as I share this with you, is that people's commitments and contribution will set the tone to achieve success. That is something that I cannot overemphasize, because when you have that, when you can gain that and you can rally people to do so, then good things will happen. If you think about the brands that deliver customer service or customer excellence, what they have in common is the daily commitment and contribution from their teams. And so when you're reflecting on it as your leadership and you are building a team of people around you, be sure that you're connecting with something that is called commitment and contribution. People actually, their skin is in their game, they're passionate about it, they have a sense of purpose. This is a story of their life. They want to be connected to something bigger than themselves, and they're willing to roll up their sleeve every day and do whatever it takes to win that customer. So number two was about commitment and contribution to the vision. Number three is coming up with service standards to measure behavior. When we're thinking about the best and the best of the best in customer excellence and thinking about brands, it always comes down to storytelling about the behavior. There's examples. Exemplary leadership is probably the most powerful leadership that your organization can share with other people, because when they go back and they go back to the vision, they go back to your values, and they go to find out more about your brand, they're going to look at the stories, and the stories are the examples, the behavior. So what I want you to think about in number three here is about the goals of those behaviors, those standards. If you're establishing maybe 5 to 10 service standards, how will they be executed, and what would be the behavior that associated with those, so people can share more about them and they can see what service the customer service heroes are doing in your organization. So establish goals, establish standards to where people know what's acceptable from a service level. Number four is training and developing and coaching. This is a key area for many leaders now, to invest in their people, to develop them, to continuously sharpen that saw. And this is a topic that I shared in other videos, but I want you to think about the level of development, the level of coaching, the level of training that you can do as a leader in your organization, because one of those things that people want or look for is mastery in their job. They're looking forward to learn new skills. They want to hone some of the things. The customer service is never ending. I mean, if you think about the journey that I've taken over 20 years, it's always about learning. It's always sharpening those skills, not only as a leader, as a coach, but anyone in your organization needs it, and that's how people get better. That's how people think about new ideas, and creatively innovation comes from that. So I want you to take the time, daily time, to connect with your people on that level of coaching and developing them, giving them some training topics so they can see that you are living and modeling the way when it comes to customer excellence. That was number four. And number five is continuous improvement. One of the things that I many conversations with people in the industry is that the ones that are at the top, the ones that are number one, are always asking, or they're not saying we're number one, they're always asking how we can get better, how we can improve upon, and what can we do differently in order to be better than we were. And that's what it's all about when it comes to listening to feedback, from your customer feedback to your employees. This is where everybody needs to get engaged and involved, because you do want to take a team approach in order to learn what you can do better. And when you do, you're stretching the bar, you're raising it, you're thinking about creative ways to set your brand apart. I mean, it's very competitive out there, and the question is, what will you do different? What do you stand for, and how are you helping someone? How are you gonna solve a problem? And there are all kinds of ways to reach that destination. So I appreciate you guys are tuning into this training video, and it's really more about how you want to set your organization up for success for the long haul. This is a long-term. These are long-term strategies for your brand to excel in leadership and excellence here on Service Excellence. So if you're interested to find out more about each one of those in great detail, I'd love to connect with you and share more about this, because I think that will add value into your business, and value in terms of building more customer relationships, building loyalty, and scaling up your business to become a bigger company and invite more business to what you're doing. So I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Tal Schnell. I'm your customer service coach and speaker. Let's connect further so I can learn more about your organization and your leadership development, and I will see you on the next training video. Take care.